Okay, so when we have finished building the website, you'll notice that some of the text may not make sense. This is called dummy text. This is because we don't have enough information about your business to add text here. So we will await for you to send that information over to us. If not, you can always add this yourself. Okay. What we also do is we add your clients, um, basically their feedback from your Yelp page, Facebook page, or any ratings you may have on those websites, social media, and we put that over here. Okay, and then there's also an additional dummy text here, so you also will want to replace and update this with something that's more meaningful towards your business. Okay, and then we will add your business hours, opening hours, your contact information, and then on your About Us page, it will have more information about your business. So it's important to have good content here, so Google will rank your website based on the information you put here. It will help increase SEO, search engine optimization. So I would recommend writing some good content there. And then the order online page. This is where your customers can order the products from. You can go in the back and make changes to these or your website. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you how to do that. The first thing you do is once your website is finished, we will take the domain name and update it to that location. So let's go ahead and take a look. So once you are on your website, so for example, in this scenario, the website name is SiboniaRestaurantMiami.com. So to access the backend, what you would do is you would put /WP-admin. Okay, so you would add this letter at the end of the website. When you do that, you're able to log into the backend. Okay, so let me show you what that looks like. Once I log into the backend, it will look like this. From here, you can make a lot of changes to it. So let's say you want to make some changes on the home page. So you go on Pages, All Pages, Home page right here, press the Edit button. Okay, and then this is how the backend looks like. You can also use another feature called a Visual Builder, which will allow you to make changes a little bit easier. But if you like to make changes in the back end, what you would do is you would correlate this information here from the back end to the front end. So let's take a look how that looks like. So for example, we see something called full width header here, okay? This is the back end. On the front end, we see this huge header here with the button order online and then some text and an image to the right. So we see text, image. So let's look at the back end again. We see text, slider. Sorry, I meant slider. So this is a sliding image. You could put more than one, but so text, image. So we'll know that this right here correlates to that picture. So for example, let me show you. See, there's that picture right there. See how it slides over to the next image? So this is what that is. It will showcase all these different menus that your restaurant offers. Okay, so these are slider images. Okay, so if I click on slider 2, you press the X button, click on new slide, you'll see the second image. It will slide across. Give it a few seconds and then it will change. So let's take a look here. See how it changed to the other image. So anyhow, that's what the image is on that side. And then to change the text on this side, you will close this out. You click on here and then press this button here called Visual. And also make sure this button is enabled so you can do additional font size and font colors. So this is where the text you want to change. We can change this for you, or you can do it yourself by just going to this section here and making the changes. Okay, that's how you do that part. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look more into the website. Let's go to the next section where it says what clients say. Okay, this is right underneath that. It says what clients say. These are your customers, their feedback. If you want to change that, you can do that as well. You go right here, text, slider. Okay, so let's go on text, what clients say. Okay, and then underneath that is what they said. So we had 3 different comments from the clients. So we can change any one of those. Okay, and if you want to add additional comments, you just press add new slide and add another one like that. That's how you make a change over there. Okay, so this is a kind of a brief overview of how to make changes to the website. And you can do this, and the same rule applies for all the pages. So if you want to make a change to another page, click on all pages, click on About Us, and then you'll go and then you'll open a new tab on your browser, click on About Us, and then you can make a change here if you like. So what you would do is you would do the same thing. This is the title. Title is the top part, and then you go to text, image. So you're looking at text, image. So click on the text here, and you can change that text. Here's the text. So you can change this around. We're not going to change it for now. We can change that later, but I'm just showing you how you can make those changes. Okay, now let's go ahead and go to the real, where the real changes are made for the online ordering. So let's click on online ordering. Okay, and this is where the bulk of the changes will be happening from, because you will frequently visit the section to check up on your order history, your orders, remove items, hide items, rearrange items, and that's done from this section here called Clover Orders. You click on Settings. Yeah, go ahead, leave the page here. Click on Settings, and then we're going to go and take a look here. So we got the key settings are valid. The inventory is already imported. Categories 33, 349 items, 26 modifier groups, 2 tax rates. If you want to update the modifiers, just press Update Modifiers, Update Categories, Update All Items. If you make changes to your inventory and it hasn't synced yet, you can always do a manual sync. Clean Inventory removes old items from your inventory that you have removed from Clover. Okay, so order types, we have delivery and pickup. Store interface, we have number 4. You can choose any of these other ones, but we have chosen 4 for this specific merchant. Categories and items. So over here, see anything that's in green, that means it's visible. Anything that's in gray, that means they're invisible or they're hidden. That's because you don't want to show your customers the delivery charge, because there's no need to. That's something you probably only have your employees ring up from inside. This one automatically calculates a delivery fee. This is alcohol, so you don't want to show alcohol on the website so you don't get in trouble. Kids menu, you can show all the items you want to show. Okay, so this is the category section. Let's say you want to rearrange pastas and put it up higher. Just move it up. See? Let's say you want to move this down. Just move it down. Let's say you want to put the specials way at the top. You can do that. Now what this does is on the order online page, it will move it to the top. So let's see, special list was somewhere down there. I moved it up a little bit. Let's see where it appears now. Okay, so special is right here. Now it's over here. It's a little bit higher. Before it was down here. Okay, let's go to the next section. Let's go items. Press the plus sign here. You will see all the items inside here. If you want to remove this one to the top, just put it to the top. Okay, let's go to the next section, modifier groups and modifiers. Same thing. We will improve this feature in a future update so you can rearrange them a little bit easier. But anyhow, it's the same concept. Drag and drop, move it up and down. You can change the name by pressing this button here. So for example, I can move this up, or I can move this down. They'll be in different order. And you can do the same thing for the modifiers, which is inside the modifier group. These are inside of this here. Okay, good. So we got that part taken care of. And let me actually mention the categories too. You can also change the names here too. And you can also add images to the categories. So just press this camera button here. Let's go to checkout settings. Coupons, you can add coupons. You can do pay in store, pay upon delivery, login checkout. There's a lot of other options you can add here. Special instructions, this is on the checkout page. Let's say I add an item to the cart. Okay, and then I'm going to go to the checkout page. And then let's say you don't want your customers to add special instructions. You can hide this box here. So all you would do is you click on disabled and then press save changes. Let me just show you how that works. I'm going to press disabled, save changes. Okay, I'm going to go refresh the page now. See, special instructions is gone. Now your customers can't leave special instructions. Okay, so that's how you change that. So again, it's from checkout settings, special instructions, which is right here. I'm going to go ahead and enable that back again. This one is a thank you page. Just leave it blank for default. But if you wanted to say something very specific, then you will want to first create a page. Make sure to include the HTTP in the URL, and then add that page. So once they check out, it will give them a specific text or comment they can look at. But for now, leave it at default because default will give them their receipt link and all that information they need. Store settings, schedule orders, something very important that you can add. This way customers can schedule their order. They can choose a time of when to pick it up. And for this to work, you have to set your business hours. See, in this scenario, the business hours are not set up. So the way to set the business hours is you go to clover.com, log in, go to setup app, go to business information, add your business hours there. Once you add the business hours, then enable schedule orders. And it asks you how much time you need for a pickup, how much time you need for delivery. So let's say they need 45 minutes for delivery and 15 minutes for pickup. So we'll go ahead and, meaning 15 minutes in advance notice. So if somebody orders at 3 o'clock, the earliest they can pick up is 3:15. If they do delivery at 3 o'clock, the earliest they can pick up, the earliest they can expect a delivery is 45 minutes. Okay, that's how that works. And you can always do show ASAP. And I'm going to go ahead and save the changes here. And in terms of delivery areas and fees, you just add the zone. I already added for this one. They have a 5-mile radius. If you want to see what the radius looks like, just press edit. And as you can see, it's 5 miles. Just click on the corner here. Let me show you. Okay, click on the corner here, and you can see it's, I'm going to make it back to 5 miles. You can always make it bigger and smaller as you please. Okay, and that's how you add the delivery radius. So it's $2 delivery fee, $12 minimum order. I call this zone 1. You can add additional zones if you like. Okay, and you can do a free delivery. If they spend $50, you can say free delivery. So these are settings you can do as well, or you can just do a fixed delivery amount. If you write fixed delivery amount of $4 here, but it says $2 here, it will override the $2. So just make sure you have one or the other. Okay, what this name appears on the receipt. So if a customer does a delivery order, it'll say delivery charge on the receipt. You can put something like delivery fee, delivery, any name you want. Service fee, whatever name you want to call it, but call it something that has the name delivery on it so the customer recognizes the fee. This is, let's say they order outside the 5-mile radius, they will get charged that fee. So let's say they order 6 miles out, you can charge them $6 for delivery because they're outside the radius. So make sure that if you do add this, they'll be able to order way out here as well. That means outside this blue area. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and go to the last section. And if you ever get stuck along the way and need additional help, just click on this link right here. It has all of the documentation on how to view everything. So make sure to click on this right here. How to make changes, how to add delivery, import inventory, manual sync, everything is here. This also includes some videos. And also you can watch the YouTube channels on YouTube. It'll tell you a lot of information on how to use Smart Online Order. Okay? Hopefully this video proved helpful. Subscribe to the video and subscribe to this channel, and we will continue uploading more videos. Thank you for your time.